Welcome to our 14th Trader Chat. The date is the 23rd of November. And without further ado, let's go straight to our disclaimers, which are particularly important today because of our topic for the day. Our first disclaimer is a risk disclaimer and reminds you that all trading involves risk. Please be aware of and accept this risk before trading and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. You should also be aware that past performance of any trading methodology is no guarantee of future results. And I'm making no representation in this webinar that any account will achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed. And finally, all results should be considered to be hypothetical unless otherwise specified. Hypothetical performance results have many inherent limitations and, unlike an actual performance record, do not represent actual trading. That disclaimer is particularly important in light of what we're discussing today, which is the live analysis system. So if you do not understand the differences between hypothetical trading and real trading, send us an email or make sure that you're clear about those subtleties. Using NetViewer, I think everybody's familiar with this, but of course the best way to ask questions is to type a message into the chat window. If you cannot hear me, check the VoIP tray in your NetViewer control panel to the right of your screen and slide that speaker bar over to the right. Increase the speaker volume. NetViewer's speaker volume is separate to your system's speaker volume. I don't know why, but if you can't hear me, then you need to adjust that button there. And if you'd like to speak to me, and if you have a headset, right-click and also enter a chat message. Many people right-click by accident. I'd be very happy to some people. Also, please be careful of mouse clicks. A left click of your mouse causes a brightly colored pointer with your name to appear. It's very useful if you want to point something out. It can be distracting if you're not. So please just be a little careful of that. And just a tip, you can't copy and paste from the NetViewer window. I've noticed many people trying to do that. You can't copy and paste from the NetViewer window. Online workshops. We are actually sort of wrapping up our workshops for this year already. They've been going really well. They are fantastic learning experiences. Get up to speed really fast with working with Sentient Trader and Hurst cyclic principles and so on and so forth. I often say Sentient Trader is like a power tool. Which is a phrase that I stole from one of our beta testers who said that to me when we started beta testing Sentient Trader. In those days it was called the Hurst Trader. He said to me, the software of yours is like a power tool, and in the hands of somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, it's going to be dangerous. And it's a phrase that has stuck. So these workshop sessions are great ways of learning how to use your power tool. I don't believe there are any places left this year. There might be some places for our final workshop in the US. I think there might be one or two places still left on that workshop. And of course we're booking all the way through to March 2012 already. So avoid disappointment and send us an email and book for a workshop if you haven't already. The other really exciting news is that our Hurst trading signals are now dare I say it, they are now ready. Our launch is imminent. Well, all I'm going to say is the launch is imminent. I'm not going to make any promises about the exact date, but it is now days away rather than weeks away. We are going to be launching Hurst trading signals very, very soon. So watch your email boxes and look out for the launch of Hurst trading signals. I'm very excited about the Hurst trading signals feature or a suite of products, if you like. It's a really, really exciting thing, Hurst trading signals. And in fact, Hurst trading signals tie in very much with what we're talking about today, the live analysis system. So I will keep mentioning Hurst trading signals. And if you have questions about Hurst trading signals, I'll be happy to answer them if I can. Otherwise, the launch is coming really soon. Today, what we're going to be speaking about today is the live analysis system. I'm going to be giving you a behind-the-scenes look of the live analysis system, what it is, how it works, why it works, why there are big warnings about the live analysis system being hypothetical trading, a whole lot of fascinating things to say about it. It's going to be really a kind of a warm, cozy fireside chat. Today's trader chat. It's cold and miserable and rainy here in Italy, and I felt like a kind of a fireside chat. So I guess perhaps there's going to be less sort of hardcore learning involved, and not so much new material, not so much concentration. It's just really a nice, friendly fireside chat, and I'm going to be showing you everything I can about how the live analysis system works. Since we launched the live analysis system, which was in early May, I think it might have been the 2nd of May, if my memory serves me correctly, we have received a huge number of emails from people saying, how can we simulate the live analysis system? And our answer is always, well, you shouldn't really, because of many of the things I'm going to explain to you today. I'm going to talk you through the whole live analysis system today, so that in fact you would be able to simulate and replicate the live analysis system on your own computers with Sentient Trader. The live analysis system doesn't do anything that Sentient Trader doesn't do. It is Sentient Trader that does it, that runs it. But we have said to people, concentrate rather on learning some lessons perhaps from the live analysis system, but don't try to replicate the live analysis system, because it is a hypothetical system. And I'm going to demonstrate to you in today's webinar, and in today's trader chat, I'm going to explain to you how it is extraordinary and fantastic, and how it proves, I believe beyond a shadow of doubt, that Sentient Trader makes profits, trading cycles. But it is a hypothetical system, and it is effectively impossible to trade, and I will be explaining why. Right, so let's go right back to the beginning, if you like, and let me talk about some of the history of the live analysis system. First of all, for those of you who don't know what the live analysis system is, let me show you the live analysis system. The live analysis system is a system that is available online for anybody and everybody to view completely for free. And the live analysis system updates an analysis of the euro to US dollar every 3 minutes. Well, no, in fact, the analysis is updated every minute, but the online view, the snapshot of what is happening on Sentient Trader, is updated every 3 minutes. And there's a good reason why we only update every 3 minutes, which I'll come to in a moment. If you go and look at the live analysis system, you will see that there are 6 charts available for viewing, and these are the charts. In fact, these are the charts right up there on the live analysis system. I'm pulling them down off the internet as we speak, and you will see that they update every minute. Every minute the browser window updates, and of course every 3 minutes there is a new chart available for viewing. Now, like any good, and for those of you who are familiar with working with Sentient Trader intraday, you know that the basic fundamental thing that you have to do when you're working intraday is you have to start with the bigger picture, long-term picture of what's going on. So like any good intraday Sentient Trader workspace, the live analysis system starts with a daily workspace, and here is an image of that daily workspace. This image, a snapshot, was taken yesterday, I believe, and you can see it's available for you to have a look at it. The daily chart does no trading. Only one of the charts in the live analysis system does any trading or generates any trading signals, which we'll be getting to in a moment. You can see that the live analysis system currently believes that the 18-month cycle trough occurred on the 4th of October this year, as you can see here at the bottom of the chart. We display some semicircles on this chart because I find semicircles very useful for looking at the bigger long-term picture. just as a matter of interest, while I'm talking, if anybody isn't aware of the live analysis system and you haven't been looking at it and seeing how it works, then let me know, and I'll try and remember the link that you need to go to view the live analysis system. Okay, so the first chart that you can view is the daily chart. The second chart that you can view is a 4-hour chart. There it is. It's just updated, and you can see up at the top left of the 4-hour chart it says that the phasing is inherited from the euro to US dollar daily chart. Okay, that's because as any good intraday workspace should do, we start with the bigger picture on the daily chart, and we inherit. What that means is that all the shorter time frame charts are receiving phasing analysis information from the longer term charts. That brings me to the issue of why did we do the live analysis system? Well, a very long time ago, last year, but it wasn't that long time ago, I started testing Sentient Trader on a live basis. Of course, one can do back testing, and many people believe that backtesting is important in software. I have many reservations about backtesting, and I'm not going to bang on about it and be all pharisaical about it. But I believe that backtesting is something that doesn't necessarily prove that a concept works. I believe the only way to really know that a concept works when you're trading a market is to step forward in real time. Of course, if you're trading the 40-day cycle and you're testing it, stepping forward in real time, it could take you many years to work out whether your system is working. So I wanted to find a way of testing the underlying concepts of Sentient Trader in real time, going forwards, not doing back testing, not doing anything that could possibly be out of the realm of what would really happen when one was trading live. And so, of course, the answer was to set up a system that would trade very short-term intraday cycles. And so I started doing that last year. We started setting up systems, and a lot of really interesting information started emerging, and we were testing the concepts of fractals, working through the different time frames, and the whole sentient trading concept as opposed to the Hurst trading methodology concept, and things like that. And so I was doing those testing, those tests largely for my own purposes. Then of course, when we released Sentient Trader upon the unsuspecting public in October of last year, we had a lot of people who said, could they use a demo of the software? So we started discussing how we could allow people to work with the software, bearing in mind that, of course, the software is a powerful tool, and it is a complex piece of software to work with. We're constantly working on making it simpler and helping people to get the most out of Sentient Trader and educating them in how to work with Sentient Trader. But there is a steep learning curve when one first starts working with Sentient Trader. One has to understand quite a few concepts, which is why we so highly recommend doing the workshops, which